So, first week, first game was Burnley versus City. You said 2-1 to Burnley. Yeah, I said 3-1 to City. It was a 3-0 victory. Yeah?
Okay,
so
cool.
We both got it wrong, but I was a little closer, but we both got it wrong. All right, Arsenal's game now. You said 5-2 to Arsenal. I said 3-0 to Arsenal. It was 2-1 to Arsenal. Yeah, man. Okay, we go into the Bournemouth game. Bournemouth versus West Ham. You said 3-0 West Ham. I said 2-1 West Ham. It was a 1-1 draw. Yeah. Next one, Brighton versus Luton. You said it was going to be a spanking. It was, but you said 6-1. I said 3-1. The title was 4-1. You know what I mean?
Well, I was only 2 behind. I was only 2 behind.
He was only 2 behind. It still was a beating, though. It still was a beating.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Welcome to the Premier League. You get me?
Yeah, that's more near a 6. I'll take that.
Yeah. You take that. All right. Next one is Everton Fulham. You said 2-2 draw. I said 2-1 Fulham. It was 1-0 Fulham. So we're kind of like even there. But I didn't think Everton was going to be scoring goals like that. Next game was Sheffield United, versus Palace. That's Crystal Palace. You said 4-1, a 4-0 spanking. I said a 3-1 beating. It was a 1-0 win to Crystal Palace. Last game of Saturday night was Newcastle hosting Aston Villa. You said that was going to be a high-scoring game. So did I. You said 4-3. I said 3-3. It was 5-1 to Newcastle.
Well, I didn't predict goals. I did say it was a high-scoring game.
Yeah, they came out to play. All right, we hit the Sunday real quick. Sunday was Brentford versus Spurs. You thought Spurs was going to get a spanking. Well, not a big spanking, but a 3-1 to Brentford. I said 2-2 draw.
Anyway. Don't worry. We'll get to that. Yeah, you know, you know we're opening with that one, right?
We'll talk about that. All right.
No, we are going to talk about that.
We will. Don't worry. All right, we got Chelsea versus Liverpool. We both said 3-1 to Liverpool. That was a 1-1 draw. Yeah. Tonight is Monday. It's Man United versus Wolves. You said Wolves is going to win 3-0. Did you say that? Did I get that right? You said 2-1.
3-0. That could win.
Yeah, you said 3-0, and I said 2-1. Did I say 2-1 to Wolves? I can't believe that we put that down. That's what it is, and that's going to be happening tonight. Yes, that's going to be happening tonight. All right, fine. So let's bring this back. Let's talk about it. So Friday, Burnley City.
Yeah, Friday's game.
3-0 to City. Did you watch it? You didn't watch it, did you?
Yeah. I did watch it. And City came out kind of slow.
Yeah, a bit laggy.
You come out a bit laggy. Nobody really stamped the authority on the game as such until Rodrigo kind of stepped up. But like none of the players took the ball by the horns and took full control.
Yeah, that's right.
The game like Gundogan and them man did, and man like Patrick Vieira and them, and they managed to take the game by the scruff of the neck. And that's that. This is how we're dictating things here now. I never saw none of that. Yeah, but they wrapped that up quick. Told you, Haaland straight, bang, bang, bang. He didn't mess around. Got his place quick. You know what? Saying about Haaland, I don't know what was going on with him and Pep when he was walking off the pitch at half time. I don't know what was going on, boy, but I think some hard words to be said. But let me tell you, Pep is hard to please, blood. Jesus. Yeah, but that's good though when you got coaches like that because you're being challenged.
That's right.
You're being challenged, bro. Not like these bitch players that talk about, he's training us too hard. And all that motherfuckery.
I can't remember who it was. I heard someone say, who was it? Someone said, it was Alan Shearer on Match of the Day. He couldn't do that to me on the pitch. Inside, you can do it. What? Who are you, blood?
Alan Shearer, shut up.
Shut up, blood.
Shearer, you never scored 50 goals a season.
Not on Haaland level, blood. Not on Haaland level. But you know what?
Shearer. No, just all due respect. I know you're the top leading Premiership scorer. And you only say that about Haaland because you show some envy because you know this man's going to close in. He's going to close in on your record. If that guy bags another 50 Not even 30. That's 2 seasons in. That's nearly 100 goals.
That's what I'm saying.
Seasons.
Yeah, ridiculous.
He's getting 30. He's definitely getting 30.
I want to big up Haaland because, you know, certain man, you can't say nothing to Haaland. He's one of them man that you don't see because you didn't see him and then goal. And you don't see him again and then goal. That's why he get the privilege that he get because when it's time to score, he can do it. You know what I'm saying? That's why he don't have to defend that much. You get me? But he still does.
Yeah, I paid to score goals, bro. I'm not here to defend.
That's what I'm saying.
You got stones for that. You paid how much, $1 million? You got them men to do it. That's what they do. I don't do that. Yeah. You paid me to get championships and medals. That's all you paid me for, and that's what I'm paid to do.
Yeah,
that's it. I don't tackle back. Let them do that.
I think he's like one of the first that I've seen because everyone else was like a rounded player. They'd come back and defend, like Henry, all them man. They'll come back and defend. They'll help their team. He is the first man that I've seen. You can literally leave him up there all game. Just stay up there. Don't worry about nothing. Because when the ball dropped to him, he don't even look at the goal, bruv. He don't even look at the goal. He looks at the ball and he knows where he wants to put it. Done.
That's what we're talking about. Football IQ. This is where football IQ comes in and visionary. Bergkamp. That's what I said. Players like Bergkamp, they've already done it. All they got to do is they're seeing it and it's done. Yeah. Remember what Dennis Bergkamp said enough? He dreamt about a goal like against Argentina and he made it happen in a blood. He dreamt that in a blood, in a vision, and it actually happened. That's why he was like that. I can't even believe this is for real.
Like, I just dreamed that. Yeah, you can see on his face. Yeah, straight. But all right, let's move on to the next game. So first game on a Saturday, Arsenal game. Started off late. It was a late game because they got some new e-system for when you buy your e-tickets. There was like 30,000 people outside when it was meant to be.
Is that why the late kickoff? Is that why the late kickoff? Yeah. This kickoff now go on. Let's say the late kickoff.
I was sitting there on live. I'm like, what's going on? This game's just started already. I only went to do a half an hour little chit chat and then game start. I did like an hour. You get me? But let's get to the game. So for me, Arsenal is my team, so I'll go first. I think that we started a bit laggy. You get me? Legs were a little heavy. You know what I'm saying? First game of the season. They should have come out a bit. But we started to move a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I started to open up. Bang, bang. And then boom, boom. Boom, boom. I think it was 25th minute. Boom, boom. Yeah. Then we started rolling. But then Forest started having a little. And then halftime come. Like I said to you, it's a game of two halves, blood. It was a game of two halves.
Eddie and Ketia. That they've been banging goals from my you.
Like, I like Eddie. I like his energy.
You
don't need to be putting Havertz up in the middle when you've got Eddie
Havertz,
there.
No, man. Havertz, listen,
Havertz is midfielder.
Let Havertz drop back, Let him drop back, because that's where he does his damage. Let him drop back, and then get the ball to him in round about the midfieldish, them kind of area, and let him sit there. Yeah, I'm saying he's not a man for up front. He doesn't have the strength to be up front like that.
Yeah, he's not a man for up front. And I'm not sure about his running with the ball. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure yet.
Calm on. I got to tell you this, though. That was some mad bomber class skills from Martinelli, bro. Oh, my God. That was sick, bro.
Blood. When I saw that, I was like,
brother, I had to keep rewinding it and say, did he just do that? Did he just do that?
That's what I was like. Nah, he's showing, man. This is a Brazilian thing. I'm a Brazilian, blood. Normal work. Normal work, blood.
Them move there is Ronaldinho moves, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Those moves are Ronaldinho.
That's why I said, I swear we said it during the live. Martinelli could have been on the bench with the greatest Brazilians. That man would have been on the field, but he would have been next to come out. He would have been next to, we're gonna bring this you on. You know what I'm saying? He would, Martinelli, he's definitely one of my favorites.
I bet he's been schooled up by people like Ronaldinho. I bet he's been schooled up. Like when he's international breaks.
Who you think you be watching, fam? Who you think
I'm not watching. I'm going to hire you. I'll pay you.
So we ended that game 2-1. It got a bit tricky at the end. You know what I'm saying? They started pulling the heat up when they did that counter attack. Although I have to say, if we're going to be honest, Havertz got head butted because it was our corner. He got head butted in his jaw. Ain't you meant to stop when there's a head collision? But they didn't.
The ball still in play though, isn't it? The ball's still in playing it, so you're going to keep playing it. The place of the whistle.
Not when it's the head. When it's head collision, you just stop that.
My team can have an advantage or disadvantage. What would be like if it was Arsenal and it was for a championship and a player went down and he's about to score and this is going to be a championship, but it's one of your players and they stop the game. You lot were going mad, like yo.
Anyone will go mad, but they have to. That's what I'm saying. They have to keep it consistent. If you're gonna stop it in the middle of the field, it don't matter where it is. If people buck heads, you know what I'm saying?
True.
If they don't buck heads, you know what I'm saying? If man hit each other's shoulder and then you see man holding his head, you should book him first of all for lying. You know what I mean?
So Havertz needs to beef up anyway. He needs to beef himself up.
He needs to beef up. Vieira needs to beef up. There's a couple man there that still need to go work that gym. It's a beautiful gym they got at Arsenal. They need to go work that. But ended the game 2-1. Took the victory. Nice 3 points. Next game, your second team went down to Bournemouth.
Well, you know what? They look bad. They don't look so great without Declan. Declan was definitely he was the glue.
Right there. Yeah.
He was the glue. He was the glue to West Ham. And like I said to you on Saturday, like him being in an Arsenal shirt and the way how he played, because for me, he was the man of the match for Arsenal. 100%. There was no other player for me over at Arsenal.
I give it to Martinelli, but I hate you. Because Saka won it. Oh, but I think Martinelli should have got it. But
yeah, Martinelli done all the groundwork. He done all the groundwork. But as I said, Declan Rice, he shored up the defense. He coming up. He's a better skilled player than Tony Adams, that's for sure. But he's cut like a Tony Adams, but he's got better ball skills than him. And he looked real good in that Arsenal shirt. He looked the way how I see it, he looked as though it seemed as though he was too how should I say? He looked like he was too good for West Ham when he played on Saturday. The way how he played on Friday, the way how he played, how I see him, he looked like he was too good for West Ham.
That's why they had to let him go. That's why they had to let him go with no hard feelings, bro. They had to let him go. But what about the West Ham Bournemouth game? What did you think as a whole?
As a whole, I think it was evenly balanced.
Yeah, it was like
evenly balanced.
One of them. You know what I mean?
Like I said, to me, they just remind me of two boxers like coming out and feeling each other because nobody wants to lose on the opening day.
That's right. You want to start fresh, start moving.
Yeah, no one wants to lose.
Next game, the one I was looking forward to just to see what Aguan was Brighton versus Luton. I already knew Brighton. Like I told you before, Brighton, whatever recruitment they got there, they don't care about nothing. They don't care about nothing. You can take manager, you can take any player.
Hear me now.
It don't matter to Brighton. It don't matter.
Hear me now, King. See, Brighton reminds me of an American football team. Their whole attitude, in the sense that their scouting department. You have top notch, brother. Like I said to you Saturday on the voice note, brother. Casido's gone, Trossard's gone. Who else is gone? The next man's gone. Goalkeeper's gone. But four man,
the World Cup winner. He went Liverpool, isn't it?
Right. So all those guys are gone. That's not easy to replace. Casido's on his way, right? So that's not easy. And when Brighton, when the commentator was saying, "Yeah, I don't know where they find these guys," beat, bro. They don't make beat. Brighton. It's down to their scouting department. I have to rate Brighton for their scouting department because you know what it is, Carl. Because they've been in the Premiership before and they got relegated. They're not on that. They know now we're not on that. We ain't playing that game. We will go and get a peanut thing. We'll go and buy it for 100 grand. We'll go and buy it for 200 grand. We don't need to spend millions. When they get here, they can market themselves and then they will be worth the millions like they've done by selling other players then.
Blood, Casado cost them 4.2 or something.
Joking. And how much they shot him for? How much they shot him for at Chelsea?
I think it's 115.
There you go.
Madness.
And you know with 150, with that 150, they're getting right. That's gone right back into the scouting department.
Straight.
straight back into the scouting department. Right now, we can go further afield now. Let's go everywhere now. Let's go Africa. Let's go here. Let's go here. We can go everywhere and get ballers now.
I bet you any money that they won't even do that. They're going to still stick with wherever they at because that's where they're finding these jewels. Clearly, everyone else is in the big markets and they're in the little markets hustling, looking for man. They probably got man lined up already, bruv. That's why they're not even worried. But I'm not looking too much. I'm not looking too much into this game because it is Luton. They are fresh. They are new. You know what I'm saying? It's the next game for Brighton. Whoever Brighton's got next, then we will see if it's still like, yeah, all right, don't mess with Brighton. All right, next game. Everton, Fulham. 1-0 to Fulham.
Everton was already done. You know, I already predicted them to go.
Yeah, me too. I put them in my bottom three as well.
By their fingertips.
But right, to me, Fulham is their type of game. That's where Everton can maybe win a game. Fulham, Bournemouth, you get me? Luton. That's their zone. If they don't beat these teams,
they're gone. They are gone.
They're not beating the big boys. Although I say that they did beat Arsenal last season, one game, but look, they still nearly got relegated. So it's not about beating the big boys. You got to beat the teams around you to keep yourself safe. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember the goal. I don't remember the goal. The Fulham goal. Was it? I don't remember.
What's his name? Diego. It was a slide. It was a sliding one. Like he just ran from deep. So my man got the ball. He ran from deep.
Bobby De Cova-Reid. Right, he got a long name. Yeah, 73rd minute.
Right, now his goal was this year. I can't remember who collected the ball, but I'm not sure if it's Mitrovic, yeah? Got the ball down and then he played across. And when my man, what's his name, Bobby?
It's a long name. Just call him Reed, blood. Reed, yeah. His last name is Reed.
Anyway, with him now, Calm, he's come from deep. And the ball's come across square. And the guy who squared the ball took out 4 blood clot Everton defenders. The one ball took out 4 men. So it was the ball has come right across the front. And all he did is anyone to run onto it. And it happened to be Reed who ran onto it. And it was just him and Pickford. And you know, he wasn't missing. He was never going to miss. The ball.
Yeah, see, Sean Dyche is going to have them man running all now.
If I'm Sam Dyche, yeah. If I'm Sam Dyche, this is Monday, innit? Fuck that. We'll game film. Game film for the next 2 fucking days to see where you're fucked up. Yeah. Who's getting benched?
And it won't be hard. It won't be hard to spot.
Start, bench, and cut, bro. That's what I'm rolling out here, bro. Start, bench, and cut. And I'm putting it up as a team on my changing room. So every man look at me, why? I want to be a starter, but I don't want to be benched, you know. I don't want to. Yeah. So that will get a rocket up a man's ass. I'm like, a man, no, I said, boy, this is not even funny, bro. Because like Prime says, at the end of the day, right, it ain't the players getting sacked, it's the black girl manager.
There you go.
Yeah, that's like a coaching team. So listen up, man. Don't fuck around here. You know me? Don't fuck me up. You're fucking up my shit.
But that was a win for Fulham, so they're on their way. All right, next game, last 2. Sheffield United took on Palace. Your speed demon them. The speed man them.
Than you there. Palace had a couple of goals disallowed. That could have easily been a 5. Easy, 6, 7. Easy.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I remember your voice note because I was watching that. I was so folded. The cross in it when he come out, the first goal, it was offside. It was offside. It was like that much. It was like, it was head. It was head versus someone's foot, or was that a different one?
Karma, to be honest with you, right? To be quite honest with you, when I saw that, I just felt like the Betfred refs was having a bit of empathy and sympathy for Sheffield United because they just come up. That's what it looked like to me. And I'm not in this empathetic sympathy shit. You are a referee.
It's game time, yeah. Not when it's game time. You know what I mean?
I don't like what I see.
Yeah, but Palace off to a nice win. 1-0. 1-0 to the Palace. All right, cool. All right, last game on that Saturday. Blood. Newcastle Villa.
Oh, God.
Villa let me down, bruv. That's not what I was expecting. But did I tell you about Diaby, though? Diaby show up on his debut, though.
Yeah,
he showed up. He was working. I told that guy is special. But Villa, and Mings is out for 7 months.
They'll get a replacement, bro.
He's out, but their replacement came on. The brother named Torres, and he's meant to be good, but he didn't do good. He didn't do good. Not on his debut.
Already. You know what I mean? These guys have just come. Some of these guys have been bought. And then these guys, if they knew they were going to be signing players, get this late signing shit. If I'm a player, sign me fucking early so I can get acclimatized to the fucking weather, get my family settled.
Thing, blood. Yeah, all that.
Get my family settled. Do you know what I'm saying? I know them things then, because right now my wife and kids can't move. So I'm moving. Hear what now? Wifey, just go on the internet, find a blood clot yard that you want, local to the area. Whoever's in it, we just buy them out. Don't worry. You know what I say? So you find out the team, find out about the schools. That's what wifey does. You do all that. I've got to go on board. I have to go on board, babes. Don't hassle me. Don't harangue me. You got the money. You don't need me. You got the money. You got the cars. You got everything access to you.
No, you're right. You're right. That's what's happening right now with what's his name, Harry Kane's wife. You know she's pregnant. In the paper, they're busting up. They're going, we don't want Harry Kane's son to be born in Germany. So when he's older, he can play for Germany.
Dual nationalship. He can do dual nationality. Lucas Podolski do that.
But they don't want them, man. They don't want man to be English and be able to play for Germany. But before you even get into that, we're gonna talk the Sunday. There's 2 fixtures left. We're gonna talk the Sunday, but first we'll do the Chelsea Liverpool, and then we'll go to a little break. Come back because I know you want to talk about your team, but I know I'm gonna give you more time. So let's do Chelsea Liverpool first. That game got boring, bruv. I looked off. I was bored. That game was boring. I was watching it. I was like, this is gonna be it because these man got something to prove.
When you voice noted me, you said to me the game's boring. I was like, what?
I was like, what's going on here, man?
When you text me, you said boring. This game's boring. I'm like, what? And then I am searching blood clot prime videos. The way you responded to say, boy, this game's boring. I'm like, this game's prime then.
This game's dry, blood. 1-1. That's how you know. 1-1 for 2 teams that's meant to be coming back. I'm telling you, they might have the same season they had last year. Watch.
I reckon they had a handshake before the game in the tunnel, off camera. Pochettino and Klopp. They've had a talk. You just got back into the league. I'm Klopp. Listen, lads, we're going to do him a favour. Yeah, we're not going to go too hard on you. Just make sure you fucking score, right? And we just park the bus. See what I mean? Let them come away. Let them feel good. We're all right. We're Liverpool for fuck's sake, man. We know championship. These guys don't know it like we do it. That's what I honestly believe that, Carl. I honestly believe that. They never played hard. They didn't play hard.
They didn't.
They did not play hard. Yes, it was a little feeler, but we'll take the point. We don't mind going back up north, take a point or 2. For us, it's a win. It's a loss for you, London, but it's a win for us on the way back on the motorway. So we're all right with that.
We're all right with that. I'm saying, I thought that game was boring, man. But all right, gonna take a break.
Before you go, like you said, you know the game was boring. I want to say this. See how Chelsea started out with Liverpool. I don't know. You can't come out like that against Blood Club Brighton. You can't come out like that against Palace. You ain't gonna be fucking coming out on rascal like teams like Newcastle like that for sure. Yeah, I mean, you can't come out on teams. You know, they're gonna be some, like you said, some dark little teams around there. You know what I mean? Like little Forest, them will fuck you up and trip you up. Luke might get a one or 2 wins.
Fuck up your team, blood. Yeah, that's right.
Fuck up your blood. These little covers ears. So they cannot take the attitude like, just because them. Like I said in the voice note, the Premier League is a fucking kill or be killed, bro. There's no empathy, there's no apathy, there's no sympathy. I don't give a fuck. You're dead, bro. I'm staying in this division because I've got to feed my family and I want a big contract. You pussy, I can go to the sky. Sorry, I know you're my mate and I love you. Fuck you. I've got to do a Dennis Law on you. Back here and send you down.
Do a Dennis Law on you.
I'm back here and send you down. And you feel a way to send them your former club. You feel a way to know that you sent them down. Sorry, lads, but boy, right back, it's either you or me. You know what I mean? Because if I don't do this, I'm sacked. Yeah? I'm not getting moved to another club for not taking the chance. No, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Facts,
But
bro.
all right, we're
Man.
gonna be back so Fives can really let loose on his team, which is Tottenham. Are you ready, Fives? Because he's gonna let you run away with this one. We'll be right back.
Thanks for watching Bar Level Debate Show. Please comment, like and share, and we'll see you next.